Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys how to make a cool do-rag. I got inspiration from this video after watching Top Tier Man's channel. I think that's what his name was. Anyways, I subscribe to him because I like the way he says black hole. Alright, but seriously, this is how I do it. I had to pull out the bling for this one. Anyways, so this is why I only buy, and probably every man or every prepper should only buy knit cotton undies, skivvies, whatever. I don't know what they're called. But once they get old, torn up in the wash, dryer, whatever, I don't know what tears them, right? And this style, it usually starts tearing like right here. So this style usually starts tearing right at the elastic. So you just keep tearing that and tear it as close to the elastic as you can. This one I got it off. Not too much material sacrificed. Sometimes you get off a little, and you get a little pieces that get, forgotten about on there. But just tear that thing off, and you could just rip it in half, stick it on your head, okay? But I'm gonna try something a little different this time. I'm gonna try just cutting down the seam, because if you got a, if you got a bit of a wing, could have something to tie back that do-rag with. Okay, now you're gonna make 2 out of 1. Okay, so let me see, I'm in my laundry room here, but yeah, the other part, so this is the first time I've done it with cutting. I usually just rip the thing, okay, but you can see this is the part with the button. Now you don't want that. You could just try to rip, but I'm gonna try to save as much material as I can. Let me try just cutting that. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys how I normally do it. Okay, so there's a seam right here. Just rip that. Now, see how that now it cut pretty close to the seam right there. That part you can usually just cut off. You can tear it too. Tear it, that part with the. I don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be a perfect rectangle or none. Look, so now we got that button off. We got the elastic off. We even cut it. I cut it in half this time. Oh no, wait, I still got a long piece. All right, so let's just rip that the old way. Actually, that was a lot easier than the scissors. So let's go rip that, rip that, rip that. And now you got a free do-rag. Let me see. Yep, and if it's ripped like not very neatly, you still got like parts that you could use. You could use that to wrap it around your head. If you got some parts that are kind of like really worn, you could just cut those pieces, right? Like, let me see. Let's cut that. You could just leave it dangling too, or you can just cut those pieces. If they're too thin and worn out, there we go. So let's see how these fit. Now I got these in now I only buy natural color undies and I realize that, yeah, so I got these in green and black and gray. And so just buy natural color undies, and when they get old and torn up, yeah, they dangle in the back a little more than a bandana. So it's also pretty good if you want to be like an operator, or you can just pull out your workout bling like I do. This is what I use for my morning workouts. Yeah, okay, you look awesome in them.